live. So there we go. There it is. All right, we're live with your Q&A on the Google Breakthrough event. So our first question is from Sandra. Sandra, thank you very much for the question. It says, I have a website provided to me by my brokerage. Is this website not currently optimized? And the answer to that question is no. So it will be optimized for the look and the feel and the branding of that actual website, but the actual behind the scenes optimization of what the search engines see and generating those sitemaps, submitting them to webmaster tools, and the majority of those 7 things that we covered during the webinar are not actually done on that website. And with your particular company, just because I'm familiar with them, and we've worked with them in the past. We have current clients in the program right now that we're working with. And what we do is we provide a document of all of the changes that need to be made on the site. And then we send it on your behalf, or you send it directly. And it has a list of all of the changes that need to be made. And then they make them. And then we work with the changes that happen on that site. So you're good to go with that. No problem at all. Absolutely, that will still work. Sandra, thanks for the question. From Heather, maybe a typo there, either way. It says, as a new agent starting off, in your opinion, would this help get enough leads to close 4 to 5 deals a month, assuming that I'm good at my job of closing deals? So Heather, the answer to that question is no. We're not going to immediately generate 4 to 5 transactions a month for you. Again, you know, we went through that list of who this is for and who this is not for. And I just want you to have realistic expectations coming into the program. Over time, certainly it can grow to that volume depending on the search volume that's in your marketplace and how well your website is converting those visitors into leads and deals and how many testimonials that you can get on the profile. There's all these different factors that go into it, but this is not a quick fix. And if this is your only way to go out and get business, and you're looking for 4 to 5 deals a month, that's not going to happen in the first 30 days, and this isn't right for you. And that's totally okay. That's not a bad thing. I just want to make sure that you do find the right thing for you. Now, if you're looking to build a career and you want to be in the mortgage business long term, and you want to become a leader in your marketplace, and you want to be one of the highest processing mortgage processors in your marketplace, then yes, this is, in my opinion, it's kind of a no-brainer. If you want to be known as the mortgage expert in your local marketplace, you have to be on the front page of Google. You can't not be there if you want to be seen as the expert. So will it generate 4 to 5 deals for you in the first 30 days? Absolutely not. Is it a fantastic long-term strategy that will provide you an ROI? Yes, it is. So hopefully that answers your question. From Christy. Christy asks, do you have a program where you set it up but do not continue monthly? So Christy, the problem with that is optimization continues, right? So in the past, we had a program that was called Local Google Traffic, very well received by the marketplace and incredibly successful. And the way that it worked was it was a one-time payment, and we would go out and do all of the optimization, and then it was up to that business owner to continue to optimize it after that fee had been paid. And it worked incredibly well. And what we saw was it would create this kind of rainbow of income, essentially, where the people that invested in the program got a great ROI. But in today's market space, after the latest changes, some of them have dropped off that front page, and that's part of why we developed this product, is to continue to support our past clients, right? So doing that one and done, it can be done, but we're not offering it simply because I want partners for long-term growth, and that's why we're offering this to the marketplace the way that we are, is because I want to find the people that want to be the top 2 people in the marketplace. We're only taking 2 people per market. And once we have those 2 partners, we want to work with those people long-term to make sure that they establish themselves as the expert. They get the most amount of ratings and reviews. Their website continues to rank on the front page. And eventually, it may be 6 months from here, 2 years from now, Google is going to make another change. And it's my job to make sure that I'm up on the latest changes, and that everything that we're doing now and that we're building right now is designed to continue to work with those new changes. So everything that we do is white hat. It is built based on what Google is telling us that they want from us. So we know that long term, these are going to be things that help your website grow over time. And it's really difficult for us to do that. Actually, it's technically impossible for us to do that with just a one and done solution. So there is no one time of the program available, but it's a great question. And that being said, it's a fantastic investment in the long-term growth of your business. Keeping in mind, it only takes one funded transaction per month for you to be positive ROI. And when you look at this logically, if you were at the top spot on Google or one of the top spots on Google with all of those ratings, reviews, and testimonials, it's logical to assume that however big your marketplace is, you're going to be able to generate that volume once we get you to that front page rank and continue to build that keyword list out, right? So a great question, and hopefully that helps you out. From Corinne says, of course we have to fund the Google pay-per-click in order to get results as well. And Corinne, the answer to that question is no. There is absolutely no pay-per-click as part of this program. What we're doing is getting you organic, natural rank on the front page of Google using either the Google local, Google My Business places that you saw, or your organic website. So this program does not include any pay-per-click management, and there's no pay-per-click cost to you. So your only cost in managing this program is investing with us. We do all of the hard technical work for you and get you ranked in that local marketplace. From Susan says, hi Chris, can you just get the system set up? So we kind of already covered that, Susan. Again, I want to be a long-term partner essentially in your business, making sure that your marketing is taken care of and you look good on the search engines. And I wouldn't be serving you effectively or properly if I was just doing it one time for you. So the answer to that question is no. Michael, great to see you on the event. Thank you very much for the positive words and the positive feedback. Thank you so much for investing your time here today. And I'm glad that you feel that my webinars are above and beyond what you typically get in the industry. I strive to get that type of feedback, man. So thank you for that. And if you would go over to my Facebook page, cwjstone.com/Facebook, or just go to Facebook and type in Chris Johnstone. If you would leave that feedback as a review on my Facebook business page, or just a comment, I'd greatly appreciate it, because the more people that we can get this information out to, the better it is for our industry, right? So from Heather says, I'm interested, but I need to finish my website that I started from scratch. Honestly, I'm nervous spending this much on marketing, but it's time to get with the times. I can't afford not to do this. Okay, so Heather, so your website, we have worked with thousands of customers at this point, and I can tell you that one of the major sticking points that people run into when they're looking at trying to rank on the front page is they spend hours and hours and hours of time on the design of their website, the layout of the website, trying to write the copy for the website, and then you're processing deals, and then it falls off in the background, and then 3 months later you go back, you pick it up, and try and get it going again. It's just this ongoing problem that most of us have in our businesses, where our website, we feel like it's outdated or it's just not good enough. And if all you need is a little spruce up on your page, we have a fantastic in-house developer here and design team that can help us get your site up and launched really quickly in a way that it's going to look good to the search engines and it's going to look good to that end consumer, right? So we can help you with that. If you need a full overhaul of your website, we've got some fantastic partners in the mortgage industry that design and develop beautiful sites on a fast timeline, and we can put you in touch with one of those third-party partners and get you some good rates on the development that they do. So don't let your website be a sticking point, and don't stop today, right? Today is the time to press the button, get started. Let me take that project off your desk and push it through to completion. That's what we're really good at, fast implementation and getting results. So don't let that website hold you back from getting results, because in 90 days, you're going to be one of 2 places, right? You're going to be still working on your website and have no results, or you're going to have it done and ranked. And to get it done and ranked, you need to give it to us so that we can do it for you, you know? And it's not a hard sales pitch or whatever. It's just the truth, right? It's human nature for us to work like that. And that's why we're here. to support you, right? So go to cwjstone.com/discount and get started. Click the button down there at the bottom, submit your payment, and I'm looking forward to helping you out with that. From Sandro. Sandro asks, what if you already have a broker already registered at your business address for Google Places? That is a fantastic question. So Google is very sticky when it comes to having multiple businesses listed at the same location. So when you have a brokerage, for example, and there's 25 mortgage brokers all at that same brokerage, you can't have 25 Google My Business Place address. Just from a way that Google has built the tool and the way the internet works, it gets really confusing for the computers to look at all of those locations at that one spot and trying to keep track of whose reviews are whose phone number is what. And Google has this part of the tool that it will take multiple business listings, like say they've got a convenience store or whatever, and that convenience store has been listed twice. They've got this automated process that will merge those two listings into one so that business owner doesn't have two profiles. Well, the flip side to that great technology is that sometimes it'll take two businesses that are listed at the same location and merge them together even though they're two separate business owners, right? And if you run into that problem, it's very difficult to get a hold of a Google representative and actually get that untangled. I mean, the process can take a ridiculous amount of time, and it's not fair to put a business owner through that. So the answer to your question, and that's just my opinion, right? I still think Google has fantastic tools. They're fantastic resources, and I'm a huge Google fan, right? But we need to play friendly with their tools to give them the data that they need. So my recommendation is that you either use a sub-satellite office that is unique to you, or you use your home address and then hide that information on the maps. So when you get your postcard, you register it, you can actually hide your location on the map. So people will see the neighborhood that you live in, but they won't be able to see the actual physical address of your house. So that's another way to go and get around that. So just digging more into our questions here, just 1 second. Awesome, Joanna, welcome to the program. Happy to have you, looking forward to working with you. And we'll go through here. So Michael asks, what about a wider range like my whole state? So Michael, that is a great question. And the answer to that is we can optimize your website and rank you statewide. Our team and our systems are fantastic enough to be able to get results like that. We've been able to take some really big, really competitive marketplaces and get results, as you saw with the screenshots at the beginning of the event. And if you follow me on Facebook, we're constantly posting updates as to the results that our clients are getting. We're very kind of open with the processes that we're running. And I'd love to have you as one of those success stories. So if you want to cover a whole state, that definitely can be done. It takes a little bit longer time, but we can get it. We can get it there for you. So if that's your goal, absolutely, we can help you with that. Now, the thing that you are going to run into with that is the Google My Business Places. If you only have one physical business location and one address, you can only optimize that physical location up to 50 miles around that specific pin that goes on the map. And there's really no way to game that system other than paying for advertising. And that's not gaming the system. That is giving Google revenue so that they can expose your business to more people. And that's done through the Google AdWords or Google AdWords Express interface. And again, we're very well versed and can help you set that up as well. So if it is a statewide presence that you're looking for, definitely we can help you out with that. Submit your deposit. Let's get on the phone, come up with a plan together. If we don't feel it's a good fit at the end of the call, I'll refund 100% of your money back, and we'll give your spot to somebody else. But let's make sure it's a good fit first. So submit that deposit and let's get started. That link again is cwjstone.com/discount. So a duplicate question from Michael. From Frank. Frank says, where can I go to get a copy of the slides from this presentation? And will you be emailing out access to a recording? So Frank, the answer to that question is we are not giving out the slides. With the amount of time and effort and money that we pour into figuring these things out in our business, we made a strategic decision here at the company not to release this information in that style of format so that everybody can get it, simply because in the past we've had direct competitors come in and use that essentially to try and come in and duplicate the systems that we are actually developing. And I mean, that's one of the drawbacks from my marketing, because I don't hold anything back. I don't leave anything behind the curtain. Most of the webinars that you get on, they'll give you like 75, maybe 90% of the information that you need, but they always leave something behind the curtain. It's like the aha at the end of the webinars. If you need the tool that does this or whatever, you got to invest in purchasing the program. And we don't run it like that. Seriously, on this event, you can take the information that I gave you, walk through the process if you kept good notes, and get the results that we're getting with the information that you've got. There's nothing left behind the curtain. And I feel that's incredibly valuable. And it's why you show up to the event. And it's why in the emails before the event, I tell you, you have to show up at the event in order to get this information. So we don't send out a replay after the event, and we don't share the slides publicly, because I reward the people that show up and invest an hour of their time here during our webinars on a Friday. It's a beautiful day out there, and here we are learning how to grow our businesses and make more revenue. So I appreciate your time and investing in me, and I invest in you by keeping this information private so that the ones that invested the time can go out and use it to make a difference in their local marketplace. Just going down here and loading this up. From Adrian. Adrian says, I've got a question about the YouTube videos. I've steered away from them because my videos have my competitors' commercials either at the end of my video or as a little banner while my video is playing. Is there any way to stop that? So Adrian, the answer to that question is sort of. So when you embed a video on your website, YouTube gives you the tools to say whether or not you're going to monetize your videos. And if you choose to monetize them, those ads will show up. But if you don't, none of those ads show up while people are watching your videos on your site. And the other half of that is, don't get tricked into a scarcity mindset. There's lots of business out there for all of us. And when you have good videos, you've got a great way to get in front of your clients and customers and out-educate your competition. You know what I mean? It's a great way for you as a business owner to stand out. And YouTube just gets even more powerful. Every quarter, there's more people on YouTube. There's more video views. There's more businesses getting an impact from YouTube. And the other thing that I would mention to that is when you invest in the program, we have a process called video syndication, where we take your YouTube videos and we put them on all the other video sites out there that are high quality video sites like Vimeo and those sites. So we syndicate that across all of those video networks, not to get you more video views or get more people engaging with your videos, but to actually boost your website ranking. So we create those video backlinks on all those sites so that to the search engines, those signal that you're doing good content distribution, that you're getting good engagement on your videos, and that you're getting views over multiple platforms, and that helps to boost your main website ranking up. So our video optimization is really kind of a two-stage strategy, where we're not just looking to get you video views and get your video out there. What we're looking to do is rank your website and use those videos to boost that. So hopefully that helps you out. And Dale asks, so I'm linking to my sites, not to the listing sites. That's correct. So yes, there's this big, huge thing in the SEO community where like a year or two ago, people started coming out with all this information about how you should be driving all of your backlinks to your local business directory listings, and then your local business directory listings would rank, and then they would pull everything up. And in my professional opinion, there's no, nobody from Google has ever come out and said one way or the other, but in my professional opinion, that's hokey. Hokey, I tell you. I've done it. We've taken accounts run that as a digital marketing strategy and see no results whatsoever from it. We've done it multiple times. I've seen some pretty high-level people in the industry come out and endorse that style of strategy, and I've never seen it work, not in a single marketplace. So when you're doing your backlinking strategy, always link everything back to your main website or to the subdomain on your website or the specific blog post or page on your site that you're looking to rank. High quality, local backlinks are the name of the game in today's world. So when you look at any type of search optimization for your website, don't go after quantity. Go after quality. That stands for backlinks. It stands for content. It stands for everything that you're doing out there. Quality will always outrank over the longer term the quantity of something that you do. And we've seen that with backlinks in a big way, right? So it used to be, as you know, you could go out and buy as many backlinks as you possibly could, and that would help to rank your site. Now the complete opposite is true, where you will get de-indexed, or Google will essentially penalize you for not having good quality backlinks and having all this garbage pointing to your site. So one of the things that we have to do, you know, we went through that process where who this is for and who this isn't for. If you've done black hat SEO in the past, or you've done these huge big link building campaigns, sometimes we'll come back and say, listen, we can't work with the site anymore. That domain has just got too much garbage pointed to it. We can't unfollow all those links, where you just have to start over on a new domain. And we've seen that happen to business owners. We've had people come to us in a consulting arrangement that had these, you know, used to drive a ton of traffic, and their traffic just dropped right off. And that's one of the things that we've got to go in and fix, because SEO is all about quality and quality factors, quality ranking, being a real person in a real business, helping real people, and having those people talk about you on social media and leave you those ratings, reviews, and testimonials. So hopefully that helped. So with that, for those of you that have invested, I'm really looking forward to working with you. And for those of you that have any questions, if you've submitted them and I've missed them inside the queue here, I will get back to you. I respond to every question that we get during the Q&A period, so you will get an answer to your question. I want to thank everybody for your time. For those of you that are still on the fence, that link again is cwjstone.com/discount. I'm really looking forward to working with you, and thank you for attending the webinar. I really hope that you enjoyed the information. I would love your feedback on my Facebook page. And until the next time, from me and my family here to you and yours, much love, and I'll see you on the next event. Peace, everybody. Happy Friday.